And hello, welcome in, this is Magi. And today we're playing the demo for Roots Devour, which is currently, part of Steam Next Fest and everything. You can check it out for yourself. It's sort of an Eldritch God, Lovecraftian card game roguelike thing. That seemed pretty cool. And we're gonna just head right into a new save file right here. I haven't played it at all yet, but it seemed very interesting and I wanted to check it out and everything. Even if a water source dries up, always remember that you are the predator. Deep in the forest. The dense foliage isolates the forest from the outside world. The reports of missing people in the woods tense my nerves tighter than ever. I've walked this path countless times, yet it never feels familiar. Right now I just want to finish my work and get out of here. It reminded me a lot of Cultist Simulator, which is a fantastic game, by the way. And that's why I wanted to check it out and showcase it a little bit. The stench of flesh and blood hits my nose, and a sudden wave of fear freezes both my body and my mind, as the bushes behind me start to rustle. A cultist? In the fog, I recall my breakfast, a slice of plain toast, no cheese. So this is my end. Great Lord, dwelling, the supreme powers, to you we offer our fear. May your name live on for eternity, never to fade. There's no escape. Help, what's going on? The light is just a lie. They've all lost their minds. Somebody help me. Amidst the pleasing wail, you fall to the ground like a newborn. Though the emptiness of your birth overwhelms your mind, a desperate thirst calls to you. Blood. Sanity is a shackle. I can't resist it. This is it. Desperately. I'm not myself anymore. It's will alone that clearly these puny creatures can't fill your emptiness. From the heart of rot roots, press and hold the left button and drag out the rhizome. Connect creatures and kill them. Draw blood. In this creature's mind, there was nothing but you. What a useful piece of trash. The creature lies motionless on the ground, but you can hear its heart pounding. No! The tendrils wrap around this creature's torso. You felt it deflate rapidly, like a balloon. That is how this human would describe it. Faintly. Monst! This creature falls motionless. His limbs hanging limply, like a puppet with broken strings. You feel your mastery of human language becoming more adept. Despite the emptiness that lingers within, the faint scent of a familiar flower drifts through the blood, as if it patiently awaits your arrival. Somewhere further. So there's cultists here. Run, now! My legs, they won't move. Brother, you'll have to hold it off for us. They knock the so-called brother to the ground and flee for their lives. No, don't leave me here. It's coming. Connect a card can also serve as a starting point to extend new tendrils. Bestow the favor of a great mother upon the creature in the forest. Let me grace you. Devour his body by connecting through the cultist. Ah! After your roots connect with creatures in the forest, they will continue to absorb their blood. You can view the current blood and blood absorption rate at the top. Human? Resembles a human, but its species is currently unconfirmed. This creature guides the belief of a tribe, and all of this comes from a clear and transparent spring. Forest Lane. Use AWSD or hold the right mouse button on a vacant place to drag and move the camera. Use Tab or M to open the map. Find the fleeing cultists. Deck updated. Rat footprints. Connecting to cards requires blood. Insufficient blood will prevent connections. Press space to toggle pause. Roots will absorb blood when the game is not paused. You can also use the button above. Continue upwards to seek and devour the escaped cultist. So here we are. Then we can just return. Cultists. Well, you discover a creature, the very human who had uttered the word brother earlier. You've come to understand that brother is, at the very least, a synonym for something expendable. Damn it, my eyes. You feel blood dripping onto the plant's branches from the gaping hollows where this creature's eyes once were. Okay, so there's an obstacle, so we can't make a connection there. Your tendrils extend further. The sound of them rubbing against the plants drown out the rat's squeals. You haven't forgotten this one. Its heartbeat so noisy and distracting. Its fierce resistance fills you with excitement, and your tendrils tighten more, evidently beyond what it can endure. Corpse fragments. And there's a watchtower. There are many cards in the forest to help your roots explore. Hover over a card and double-click left mouse button to collect it. In the area below, hold the left mouse button on the card you just collected and drag it onto the field to use it. Card effects will be displayed. Withering can affect and drains plants. Will be displayed on the right after left-clicking with the cursor. So we can do this. We drain those now. The farther the card is connected, the more blood it costs. You can view the consumption value at the cursor upon connection. There's a rock here. Another obstacle. Blood-drained creatures will turn into bloodless corpses. Devoid of further value. Watchtower. Can make a connection here. Paused. Trophy knack. If a connected route is too long, it will consume a large amount of water. In quotation marks. If the water is depleted, the exploration will end. Large creature requires a digestion card to be connected. It contains more blood and provides 2 points per second. Requires a connection card. Digestion. Shard corpse. Another charred corpse here. There's another card here. A man. It feels suspicious and might trigger an event. No, don't! I don't want to die. Flesh chunks. Among the plant corpses, the fragrance becomes stronger and stronger, and a tentacle buried deep in the underground wraps around you. As your tentacles intertwined, the emptiness that lingered around you gradually dissipated, followed by a different kind of pain, a kind of unreasonable thirst. Although I have something to say before that. Even though you have never seen this plant, it always feels familiar, like a relative in human language. You still can't tell whether the source of the familiarity is human language or other things. This plant said again. Friends who can communicate like me are rare, right? Shall we shake hands in the human way? Stretch your roots towards me. With a connection, you didn't feel the pain dissipate, but instead it became more intense. When you want to withdraw the tentacles, you find that you can't. Flora. Secret vendor can sense your presence and will possibly offer help to your sacrifices. It clamps your tentacles tightly, absorbs the substance called water in your body, and more intense pain hits you. Insufficient water reserves. It accepted your thank you gift. Evacuated. Let's return for now. Ritual place. Don't take it too seriously, it's just a small joke. Like just now, without water, we can't move on the surface. But don't worry. If you water the place again, I will take you back. As for the harvested blood, it may allow you to tap into Mother's powers, even if just a little. Delves into the roots and receives talents. Connect your tendrils to Mother's roots with every devoted offering. Your power will grow stronger. Water boost. In the root system, some talents will be locked. You need long press the left mouse button and spend blood to unlock the talent. Increase the initial amount of water carried in the forest by 10. Hold to unlock. Obtaining grace. Unlocks the mutation ability to obtain card packs by sacrificing blood. As the blood flows into Mother's withered roots, the void from your blood loss summons an invisible power from deep within you. New feature unlocked. In the forest, hold the left mouse button and drag the card pack to a vacant place where you can spend blood to open a card pack and gain new cards. It is clear that this small amount of blood is far from enough. Okay, we'll start stage. Deep in the forest. Click OK. It says last. I guess that's where we were last, and that's why it's marking it. In a way, it reminds me of Carry On. Like Carry On, you know, the game where you're like this monstrosity that escapes from a research facility. This Metroidvania where you just murder all the humans. You know, that mixed with Cultism in a way. Not exactly Cultism. Cultism is its own kind of genre of games, basically. But, yeah, very interesting. Chapter 1, Ceremony. Trophy, the secret. Despite your lingering doubts about the Lotus, the truth is indeed as she said. As the disguise of reality is torn apart by the roots, you manage to invade the forest. But when the roots touch the ground, the deep tremor in the soil makes them instinctively retract. This makes you curious about its origin, everything that happened on that inconspicuous mound. Will wilt when connected to some cards. It absorbs 20 points of your water. The sky is torn open by you. I don't know what it does. But fair. Again, the deer, we can't. We need to digest. We need a digestion card. In the forest, hold the left mouse button to drag the card pack from down here to a vacant place where you can spend blood to open card pack and gain new cards. I'll accompany you up here for a while, and you can try to release Mother's Gift. I'm treating you to this card pack. Please try opening it. Take a look. Oh wait, we got another. Oxen digestion. Reduces blood consumption by 10 points upon spread. We get a rat as well. Can use the digestion card over here. Probably could have gone from here and would have been cheaper, possibly. A medium-sized creature affected by this card can be absorbed directly. Shuffle some random cards into the card pack when connected. A bunch of rats. Cost 84. Don't have that yet. Medium-sized creature. Here we go. What's happening? What we could do is just place this here. Which will reduce cost a little bit. Discovery. And there's fruits. When occupying, create some advanced cards. Bloody Seedbed. Reforge. When placed, deplete nearby creatures. Each depleted creature also generates mutation. Plant. This is a creature. That is a creature. How big is the radius? Okay. residue. Contains more blood, is thick-skinned, twins. Remove this effect upon something. Useless residue. There's a rat here. There's corpses here. Deep in the forest. Conquer.
As your tendrils stretch out, you can feel the barrenness of this land. Arid sand marks its features. In the midst of it all, a dead tree stands out, drawing your attention. The sharp crack of tendrils brushing against the dead branches startles the gathered birds. It is then that you realize what drew you in. The blood is calling to you. Once the flock disperses, a broken corpse is revealed before you. With the snapping of the branches, its fall sends a jolt through your tendrils.
Check. Shuffle body fragments.
The torso of this corpse has long been picked clean by birds, yet you manage to break off two relatively intact parts.
Okay. There seems to be an abandoned village by humans, but the well here can lead to a place of sacrifice. You can be born from here next time. Pay attention to your blood consumption and take my nectar. If your blood is insufficient, you can also take the initiative to return. After placing it, you can... Even if they are very weak. After placing, you can retain the hunted blood and get back. Let's take that for now. Let's go with acidic soil here. Just get that red as well. Arguably we could have gone up there instead, but, you know, no idea. Feel the smell of nectar, the place of worship is calling you. Let's do that for now. We'll return and then we'll redo. We'll explore some more next time. Evacuate it. Let's return for now. I've got blood to spend. Ritual place. I trust you haven't forgotten. Offer your blood, then step once more into the forest when the water runs dry and the blood brims. Such is Mother's deepest yearning. Worry not, the blood you collect from the surface will be stored here, ready for your offering to Mother. Blood boost. Increase the initial blood carried into the forest by 50. Let's go with that for now. Spellcasting upgrade. We can't get that yet, but we can upgrade this and that. 350, 500. 3 root removal. Is this your way of getting back at me for the little joke earlier? Or is it that you just want another handshake? Here's the blood I've gathered as an apology. Okay, we can go deep into the forest. This time around and explore a little bit in that area. I do wonder if it's procedurally generated or if it's always the same sort of thing. Would be good to know. Path of corruption. Body fragments. Contains minimal blood. Let's place that over here to bridge the gap. Insect nest. When occupied, the illumination range increases. It doesn't do much for us, sadly, over here. We can digest the deer, though, which is good. To keep in mind. Watchtower. Path of Corruption. Reduces blood consumption by 20 points upon spread. Fluorescence. There's a rat. Fluorescence. When occupied, the illumination range increases. Gain a card pack when connected. Accept this rare gift. Found the lost gift. The corpses are probably not worth the cost. What we could do is have a fluorescence card here. And then perhaps there's another altar here. And a strange man. Digestion card here. Acidic soil here. Another altar. Another path of corruption. Another corpse. Some bloody fragments. Body fragments. Discover that. Rat fireflies. I'll take them. Rat footprints. A lot of rocks, a wellspring, a rat, a stone gap. A collapse is always caused by the bottom layer. And forest, corpse pile. Digestion. Should have placed it differently, but it's fine. Or is it fine? I'm not sure. We can place the firefly here. And go from there, I guess. Have another altar. I was hoping for something that can get rid of rocks here. Seed bed. This will drain some blood from us, sadly, but it's fine. The seed bed will shuffle some random cards into the card pack when connected, which is fair. Again, this will also drain some of our blood. Insufficient water reserves. Evacuated. Okay, so we evacuated a bit early because of that. So we'll have to manage the water reserves and also our blood at the same time, which is interesting to me. For now, Firefly Plus, Root upgrade. Spellcasting upgrade. After using digestion and acid soil, you will be given residue. Weird moment. Okay. Let's go ahead again deep into a forest and see if we can make some progress. I know we went we went backwards a lot, but there's a lot of blood to be had there. But now I realize, yeah, that might have been not the best choice. Okay, so this is cheaper. Path of corruption. Path of corruption. Digestion. Take the rat. Take rat. Watchtower. Path of corruption. Path of corruption. A snail and a rat. And we got some residue over here and some rats down there that we can just collect later on. If we want to. If we choose to do so. Let's take some body fragments for now. Insect nest. Now I do wonder, what's up with those things? Over here's obviously something. Over here seems to be a card though. If I take the firefly for now, we move from there over here. That's 24. That's also 24. Forest Lane, we discovered another area to go towards. Oxen, acidic soil. Let's do this, we get some residue. That we can connect towards. A signpost. It feels suspicious and might trigger an event. A message sandwich in there. In the severed limb. There's a fragile rock here. It will definitely be able to escape. If we go over here. Can I go up there? Yeah. There's a bunch of corpses this way. Let's collect that. Head up. Shovel to fountain into the card bag. We're out of blood. Running very low. Oxen. What we might do is we might head over here again. Go for digestion. Then oxen, reduce the blood consumption by 10 points upon spread. Oh, that's really bad for us. Literally just need that. What do I do? Costs. Don't have enough blood for that. Useless residue. This costs 0 again. Okay, we're getting 20 blood from that. And from this we'll get another 70. We'll get another 40 from both of those. I think this will be worth it, even if it drains some of our blood. I see you. Absorb 20 points of your water. No, it absorbs water, not the blood itself. Okay, that's good to know. And if we just move up, I mean, we can move up with this as well, but I like pulling ahead and stuff. Corpse fragments. These corpses are already drained, so there's no further value there to be had. Let's hope we get something good here. There's a rat. Acidic soil. If we go back over here, I think we had... Yeah, there's a deer here. There's corpses. There's rats here. We can take. We get some residue. We also get 40 reds. 40 blood from the reds. It's gonna cost us some, but we get access to another deer here. Blood is a problem, though. I think this is it, actually. That's just 4. Insect nest. That's gonna cost us all our remaining water, and we'll have to call it. Right there. Sadly. We do evacuate, though. Although, probably with less blood. If we had to use the nectar, maybe we would have used, retained more. Possibly. 3 root removal. In the forest, removes 1 roadblock root from your initial card pack. Leftovers, fireflies, root upgrade. Weird moment. Let's just start for now. Head back deep into the forest. We'll have to absolutely make sure that we have enough water, but I'm not entirely sure how the water works. I guess we spread our roots and that consumes water. But also, some of the mimicry does the same. If we do this, we can connect that. Corruption. Digestion. Blood. Blood. Just gonna have a net positive, essentially. And another red. That's gonna be super worth it. Oxen. Snail. It's gonna cost 7. Oh, that costs water. Gotcha. And this only costs blood. So that's okay. When it is red, it's basically it does that, you know? When it's red, it just uses blood. But if it's white, it will essentially consume more than that. It uses also, like, if the roots spread too much, you know, we'll use up all our water. If we were to do this, for instance, theoretically, you know, not that it's possible because of the obstacles, but theoretically speaking, you know, this would drain us like so much water. We'll leave that for now. Didn't mean to go there. Oh, that's bad. What we could do is place a card back, perhaps. Body fragments. Contains minimal blood. And we'll take this. These contain blood as well. Also consume water though. Not incredibly worth it, theoretically. Again, there's a fragile rock here. It will definitely be able to escape. Okay, so that works. Between the rocks we can move. But these are corpses that don't have any blood attached to them. So we do this. No. Watchtower, Path of Corruption. Half of corruption. Forest lane. These deers. Amazing. We'll digest both of these. It's gonna cost us some blood, but we reach pretty far up this way. Flora again. Don't worry, I won't take away your water this time. I can provide you with some help. Of course, this comes at a cost. So, welcome in. Ooh, Flora's pretty. I love the art style. I love the Darkest Dungeon does this a lot as well. You know, the high contrast, lots of black, you know, minimal shading, you know. Most like, oh, when there's like shadows, they're very dark, you know, and when there's light, you see a lot of it, you know. I find it very cool. Can get acidic soil. We can get this card of it. Drains the target upon spread and gains 50 points of blood. Draws 2 cards from the card pack when unoccupied. Sacrifice venue. Ask Flora to open a new area for you in the place of sacrifice. So we can go there later, eventually. That costs water. Please forgive me if I haven't been thorough enough. It's my first time doing this. Imitating trading like them is fun, and I look forward to further cooperation between us. We'll see you soon, my first customer. Like, we can return it later. Red footprints. Scare! Wait a minute! Let's make a deal. Small creature. Please spare my life. Follow my footsteps, and I promise to help you find more blood. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Sorry, my compatriots. Let our sacrifice prove our sincerity. Yes, that's it. Please follow my lead. Our compatriots would be proud to offer their blood. So we don't get screwed over. Acidic soil and oxen. Very useful. If I do this, it's going to cost less. Don't want to do that. Let's do this. Oh, I feel so bad for these rats, man. They got sold out. It's almost there. More blood is already close at hand. All that we shall be offered onto you. Insect nests. And the like. This cost us some water, which is bad. We could do acidic soil here. But how do I get there? That's like the issue. Maybe over here? Nice. A handful of fountain water. Corpses. We collected some water, which is good. We can grab insects here. There's something over there, but don't care too much at the moment. We're getting enough blood over time here. There's corpses here. There's a seedbed. Might be worth it. Fruit. Interesting. This costs water. We're gonna go for the body fragments here to not just gain some blood, but also continue onwards. Rat footprints. Such a scaredy cat. A scaredy rat. You think you're the smartest one here, aren't you? I wouldn't dare, my king. I honestly don't know how it got here. It takes a small step back, its claws scratching the ground. Its intent to escape is obvious, but there's nowhere to go. Shut up, I'll rip out that lying tongue of yours. The withered fire flickers in the king's eyes and a swarm of rats hold their breath as if witnessing a miracle. Almighty Mother on a sacred altar of blood and soul. What? No! Allow me to be a true form. No! The incarnation of hunger and terror. No! No! Rat King. Its power might be enough to command the rats to submit, but in your presence, every inch of its enlarging body looks stupid and clumsy. Thick-skinned requires digestion. Interesting. Let's go for some body fragments for now. But we don't have enough blood really to make much way here. I'd love to have more. Tentacles. Requires a connection of digestion. Mimicry, this is not a real creature. Interesting. Torch. It is possible that fire will be shot around. And I believe that over there will be a place that we can go to later, possibly. But right now, our blood is not sufficient. We're struggling as a result. Which is bad. If you have a smell of nectar, a place of worship is kind of... Remian blood will be settled now. We don't have much blood left, sadly. I thought I would keep these rats around for later to use as reserves, kind of. But I ended up doing just the opposite. I didn't have enough, after all. So do we get the blood, like, is it just adding 7 onto it? Or is it more so that all the blood that we collected ever basically gets brought back if we evacuate properly? I think it's the latter. So with that said, let's see if we can get a weird moment or root upgrade. Let's go with a root upgrade. That seems pretty promising. Plant no longer disappears after being exhausted, but leaves a residue in place. That's cool. And perhaps we'll do just one more run. Here. But yeah, I personally would call it a roguelite, not because of the progression, but more so because it's even further removed from the traditional roguelike definition than what roguelikes would do, you know? So in that sense, it's pretty interesting. I like it. It's a cool concept for sure. Path of corruption. Path of Corruption. Digestion. Fantastic. We do wanna, like, if we look at the map, so we were previously in that area right there. There's an altar here, and that's where we were before. I think it'd be worth heading into that sort of direction. For that, we'll probably have to use a digestion card here. So this deer is being drained of blood. We'll use this opportunity to also spread further out. And we'll get a free card pack. There's a digestion card here and a seed card. If water was spent when occupying, shuffle flower into the deck. And a flower is a card that assists exploration and can generate seeds. Oh. Alright, alright. So if we do this, some water is spent, we'll get a sunflower. And up there's another digestion. We can use another digestion here. And as a result, gain that. And this will drain some of our water. 20 points, to be exact. But I think it's fine for now. Corpse fragments. No, these are obviously not worth it, but it's fine for now. We'll gain some blood back through this. I don't want to use water here. Oh, the path of corruption spreads on its own. I see. Now I get it. The roots will act spontaneously. Interesting, interesting. With that said, we can spread down here. And perhaps up this way. With a cost of 1, we'll still gain 20 through that. The residue we can use as a way to illuminate the area a little bit. And Path of Corruption is gonna spread ahead. And there we go, we can get Fluorescent Seed. A large area can be revealed after occupation. Draws 2 cards from a card pack when unoccupied. Unoccupied means place from hand onto the field. When occupied, the illumination range increases. I'll take this and this. We'll go back. Here we go. And there's the watchtower. And a deer over here. I do think it's worth it to go for this. It was okay. It wasn't great. Another digestion. There's a frog and a rat. Interesting. This one spawns frog legs. 0 to 2. And we can use one digestion over here. There's a messenger. Digesting that. Road and forest. We are one. Except for power from Mother. The cards you choose will shuffle in card packs. Behold how her grace returns to dust. Henceforth the earth shines with her glory. Seeds seem interesting, honestly. Let's go with that for now. If we go this way, we'll unlock a new area that we can go to. Conquer.
The soil still exudes a clammy stench, with blood from the corpses filling the ruts and drag marks. Amidst the numerous traces of humans, you notice the presence of many rodent tracks mingled in.
We'll self-spread this time around.
Delve deep into the ground, drawing in the blood that has seeped into the soil.
So because of digestion that we used, we essentially gained more digestions as a result, which is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. That said, if we head up in this direction, we've got red footprints over here. There's a red again. Scare. Wait a minute, let's make a deal. I know. Just stop it. I know, alright, I'm gonna spare your life. I wanna digest the big rat. Okay, rat, I'll spare you. For you realized my glory. Yeah, that's it. Please follow my lead. Will do, will do. Our compatriots would be proud to offer their blood. Definitely. I mean, they inevitably will do. We can take some residue over here. Head over here. Oh, that's a lot. Almost there. More blood is already close at hand. All we have shall be offered unto you. Always give it your all. Unless you're donating blood. In which case, you know. There we go. Seedbed. It's gonna cost a lot of water if we use that, so let's just do it this way. Blood-soaked roots. The tree roots with it instantly, leaching out a very small amount of blood. Feel suspicious and might trigger an event. But yeah, we can't progress further over here unless we use a card pack, which I'm gonna do happily. A handful amount of water. Sunflower. Severed limb. Insect nest right here. Skitty rat. There's no music this time around. I do wonder why that is. Almighty Mother. They also praise to them. They also sacrifice their kin. Light and seed, and shuffle light and seed, illuminates the area into the deck. Big red. That's a lot of blood, man. We're digesting that one. Squeak? Huh? Its massive body crumbles under your grasp, fragile like a wax sculpture. The rat scattered from the shattered corpse, their fear and despair surrounding in the cave. It feels feeble. Its feeble breaths sound like the choking sobs of a life fading away. It has fallen silent, and even if it still breathes, there is no hope left. The rat can be captured directly and serves as a blood bag. Contains a small amount of blood and provides 1 point of blood per second. A strange creature with depleted blood. Anemia. Let's grab that to collect some water. We'll use the residue here as well as another stepping stone. Another rat king, it seems. Talent unlocked, abundance. Small rats. There's a very small chance to spawn upon bread. Upon spread. Let's grab this seed bed for now. Okay, that's costing water. Let's go with some residue for now. There's a lot of blood here. A corpse pile. We can go with the rat. It has fallen silent. It got scared for a moment. Up there we've got a plague rat and deer and stuff. We'll just go for it, I guess. It has fallen silent, and even if it still breathes, there's no hope left. We're using some water. Stone gap. Collapse it. Is always cast at the bottom. And that destroys the other rocks as well. And then I'll place this here. Another firefly. We can digest here, which will give us some more blood. There's a flesh chunk here. Rat plague grounds. The firefly illuminates the deer. We conquer. Unlock a new area.
The towering pile of bones. You catch the sound of scurrying rats. As the bones collapse, the rats scatter in panic, leaving behind a peculiar, warm stone. Perhaps they were attempting to relocate it, only to be discovered by you.
So for what it's worth, you know, I gotta turn off the game a little bit again. Um,
Your roots
I don't know
instinctively
what was
scratch
spreading.
toward the stone, sensing a subtle energy from its warmth.
Let's do this and this. And we don't have a digestion card at the moment, so we can't really make do with this area too much, really. Plague rat creates a rat when spreads to a creature that is not a rat. Translation also needs some work still, but hey, it's in development. And that's cool. That created a bunch of reds. Forest Lane, we'll discover some more stuff. There's another small rat here. Okay, we'll head further ahead. There's another forest lane here. Oh! The creatures are chanting obscure prayers, gazing reverently towards the other side of the cliff, oblivious to your presence. You don't mind this kind of welcome party. The only annoyance is that they're aiming in the wrong direction. With it instantly. Okay, we can go for some body fragments over here. We'll use some water in the process of doing this. We can place this here and perhaps get some more water. There we go. Which is good. But we'll need more things. So this will drain a lot of water again. Tentacles requires connection to digest. Let's do this. We'll get some residue that we can then connect to. And this will give us another 2 digestions, I believe. Yeah. More cultists. What are they up to? A handful of water, some fireflies and body fragments. We'll be able to collect these frog legs and frogs. There's another path here, followed by another corpse fragment right there. And we could very much, like, this doesn't link. We'll connect to the path here for now. Squeak. Acidic soil. Fantastic. Fruit. We'll digest both of these here to gain enough blood to then move forwards. We'll use up one water here to get a new card. This over here. Drains the target upon spread and gains 50 points of blood. Draws 2 cards from a card pack when unoccupied. Alright. So if we head back... over here we've got a rat and stuff. We could use some residue to get towards it. Squeak. This is human flavored... this is a human flavor mouse. What the heck? I'll take this, because it's like another chance to get a bunch of blood. And there's another path here. That links further ahead. Corpse fragment. There's a body fragment here. Let's do this. Strange man disappeared into the night. Wooden door. Here stands an inconspicuous cabin, almost blending into the darkness of a forest. It feels suspicious. Might trigger an event. 1432. What? The footprints on the ground suggest someone has been here recently. The sign on the door is severely weathered, but the numbers 1432 are still faintly visible. 1432. Ritual material. Perfectly preserved chunks of flesh containing plenty of blood. I see, I see, I see. If I do this... That doesn't work. We'll need like the aesthetic stuff. Corpse pile. Residue. Wellspring of it, yeah. We've got a path this way. And a rat. And another path. A path. Let's go for another firefly here. And another snail. Some body fragments. Bringing us ever closer. And there's an altar up there, which is good to know. My lord, please have mercy. These are not my clothes. The Lord made me wear them. This is a misunderstanding. Shut your mouth, you lowly heretic. You knew this day would come. Ah, look, where's your god now? Go on, scream, call your god to save you. Ah, cultist corpse. What could it be? No, I can feel you if you really are some kind of deity. My work is not yet complete. Take everything from me. I have no faith, nor do I seek your mercy. I already did. This bastards went to the mountaintop. Forest Lane right there. That said, up there's more. We do have digestions and stuff still. It's the cheapest if we go from here. So welcome. I'd like to get the thing. Our blood is kind of low. This will drain so much water though. Can't possibly go for that. Over here we have some blood as well. It's not going to be worth draining 8 at the cost of 24. Path of Corruption is acting. Continues. I believe it does that for free too. Which is pretty great. Deck updated. We can digest these two. I think that's going to be in our best interest. Got some residue over here, but sunflower. There's a rat here. Another rat. And acidic soil. Fantastic. Just what we needed. So if we head up. Like, I was looking for acidic soil for whatever reason, but I don't remember exactly why. It was not over here. Was it over here? It was over here. There's stuff. Over here stuff. Right. $50. Blood-soaked roots. There's another rock there. Ritual material. Charred corpses. They've been drained of blood, it seems. And there's a rat and research notes. It feels suspicious and might trigger an event. That's good to know, but you know. You know. If we go from here to here, does this work? We wasted his card, didn't we? Place you. And that didn't help us at all whatsoever. Whatsoever. There's too much. we go this way, though, causes blood. There's a card here. A wooden door. Occultist corpse. And another card pack that we can place over here, hopefully. Seed. We just go slightly up. There we go. There you go. I guess that was still too close. Fluorescent seed. Might as well. Like, soon enough we'll end this run. The tree roots withered instantly, leaching out a very small amount of blood. That triggered the giant tree. You failed the forest. Your soul will be imprisoned forever. Residue. Forest curse. Forest master achievement, but, you know. Can I look at my deck? What does the forest curse do? Cannot connect and will block spread. Reduces points of blood upon appearing. Oh no. Anyways. Sprout deer. Contains blood. Anomaly. Create card. Okay. We will need to digest for that, so we'll have to wait for now. We are getting blood. This costs water, but I think it should be worth it. Please be good. Okay, please drop your legs down here. No. If we do this, we'll get some residue. And from there, we can literally just go here, here, here. We gain another 20 blood here, and this frog might give us legs, but didn't actually do it, sadly. We can, however, place this here. Get a seed and a firefly. Cultist. Will give us blood again. Only 10 though. This is 8 though. Fire, it's fire! That's bad. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized what it meant by spread. Ha ha ha! The synchronized laughter like a prayer drowns out the thunder, merging with the heavy pounding of drums and echoing throughout the valley. Human? There we go. That will give us some blood, but it's not like worth it, you know? If we had a digestion card, it would be different. This costs 11. This costs too much water. Insufficient blood. Does the game know that we have no more way of going? Probably, right? Like, the game wouldn't know, right? But imagine that there's still a way out somewhere. No. Like, we probably have overlooked some blood somewhere. Over here, actually. But it still costs 24 to connect, which is rough, to say the least. Over there was a rat, but it's blocked behind trees. This over here would also not yield anything. Down there we couldn't make progress. There's a corpse here, but if a corpse doesn't have blood, it's drained already. Insufficient blood reserves. Nice. Let's extract for now. We made progress towards different areas though, and we can respawn from there as well, and there's some interesting aspects to this. Like, I like a lot of what I'm seeing here, if that makes sense, you know? And that said, we can now unlock leftovers. When you kill a human, a limb fragment will also be shuffled into your deck. Weird moment. Unlock weird cards. Weird cards can cause changes in creatures. Ooh. The lighting range of fireflies has been increased, and that's basically all where we can unlock right now without getting these secret vendors and stuff. Not to mention, like, you know, locked content because of demo and everything, you know, it's a demo state after all. But yeah, that was the game. If you want to check out this game for yourself, it is really cool. Like, honestly, Roots Devour, I love it. It's sort of this carry-on-esque roguelike, almost deck builder. I'm not sure exactly if that's the right word. But I love playing as I really enjoyed playing as a eldritch monstrosity of sorts. Eldritch forest god thing, I guess. If you want to see more of this, go check out the Steam page. There's a link in the description to the Steam page. You can check it out right there. The demo is still available. Go wishlist it as well. Helps the devs a lot. I'll see you around. Until next time. Bye-bye.